To take a closer look at the Turkish airline issue, the Department of Consumer Protection at the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority is our next stop, and the director in charge, Adamu Abdullahi, has been doing some explanation.
Where we are having issues is with informing the passengers. The onus is on the airline to pre-inform the passengers. When you are coming on that flight, they tell you from Istanbul, look, if you are coming to Abuja, you can't come with your baggage because the flight is fully loaded with passengers, so therefore we don't have the capacity to carry all the bags after we fuel the aircraft. So which one do you prefer? You prefer to go to Abuja, wait for your baggage, or do you want the option of staying back in Istanbul until your bag is ready to come to Abuja, then you come along with your bag? If that is the option that the passenger chooses, the onus is still on the airline to give that passenger accommodation and feed him for that period. Also give him transport to and from the hotel to take his flight. So that is how the thing went on 24th. That is the main one that now happened, when the passengers decided to take the law into their own hands. But in the long run, our investigation revealed, because as the Honourable Minister has directed, CPD investigated, it revealed that what really happened was a passenger who arrived on an earlier flight, maybe he had friends on this flight that came on 24th, came to the airport to collect his bags with the promise that the airline gave him that his bag would arrive that day. The bags did not arrive that day, and the aircraft that came along with these passengers also did not bring their bags. So the airline authorities were addressing passengers, telling them that no problem, we'll bring your bags the next day, because the next day we intend to operate a wide-body aircraft, A330, that will carry all the baggages into Abuja. Exercise patience, tomorrow you get your bags. They are ready to go. When this passenger now told them, no, it's a lie. I've been here for 2 days, I've not collected my own bags, so therefore they are just deceiving you. No bag is going to come. So he instigated them, led them into the airside. Passengers went ahead and did what they did, which is clearly a breach of security, which also can be termed as a case of hijack, because passengers virtually delayed that flight for upwards of 2-3 hours, and the passengers had already boarded, going back to Istanbul. The aircraft was ready to leave, but passengers went and sat in front of the aircraft undercarriage and prevented it from flying. The Civil Aviation Authority, from here, we wrote them a letter to Turkish Abuja that they should explain within 1 week why sanctions should not be applied for that violation, because they have clearly violated. And if, as they claimed that other time, they informed the passengers and passengers said they wanted to come to Abuja all the same without their baggage, we need to see documented evidence that says that they have done so. If they can prove that, then we would know it is the fault of the passenger. Everybody was overwhelmed. But at the foot of the aircraft, the consumer protection officers played a very, very vital role in convincing those passengers to leave the airside and allow that aircraft to leave. And yes, Air Force personnel, other security agencies in the airport now have to play the role that they're supposed to play. That's in essence, that's the essence that they're at the airport. The Passenger Bill of Rights does not give the passenger the go-ahead to just go and misbehave. You also have your own obligations. You have to be cautious. You have to behave yourself in the airport environment, and you don't take the law into your own hands. That's why we have authorities in the airport, different layers of authority that you can complain to and get your problem sorted. So that's why we keep advising, and henceforth we are going to embark on serious sensitization so that passengers will know the limits of what they can do in the airports, because airport regulations are very, very strict, and even if you do it without your knowledge, I would say you're on your own, because the regulations are very clear. If you misbehave in the aerodrome to the extent of disrupting services, the way they disrupted services of Turkey that day, it's a case of hijack. And the regulations clearly say that on prosecution, you go for life jail term, a life jail term, in addition to 10 million naira fine.
The lesson to take away from this discussion is that as passengers, we also have a responsibility. Moving away from that, do you understand the terms of contract between you and the airline concerning your luggage? Find out about that after the break. Do join us again.